lovelies. This is a part 2 of the Sisters Tag, and I've still got with me my wonderful sister here, T.
Yeah.
You're welcome to the show, love.
Thank you very much, everyone.
So today is going to be a more difficult video in which I'm going to be asking you some questions I have never asked you before.
Okay. Bring it on.
So I just want your honest opinion on this questions, if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right. As I said, I've never asked you these questions before. Okay, so just brace yourself for what is coming.
That's cool. Already.
Okay, so even though I'm the older sister, you got married and you started a family before me. How did you feel? Number one, and how did you think that I will feel?
Well, obviously, if you're preparing for a wedding, you'll be overwhelmed with organizing this here and there and all of that. And I knew that you were part of it, so you were busy as well. So I didn't think you would feel bad, I mean, obviously, you did not exhibit it, And then again, you're the kind of person that is not jealous. So I didn't think you were going to be at that time. And you're someone that is full of understanding and knows that everyone has got their own time and season.
Key.
So that's it. Yeah.
I really like the way you answered that question. And the reason why I decided to put this question out there is because you find out that in life, in practice, you find out that certain times the younger siblings come out to do certain things that, on a good day, the older sibling should have achieved. So you find out that the younger sibling is maybe probably building their house first, or getting married first, or getting pregnant first, or doing something that, culturally it should have been the first, the older sibling, doing. And sometimes if this is not handled properly, it can cause a lot of drift in the family, a lot of resentment and things like that. And as you've rightly said, I'm someone that I know that in life we have different parts. You should never compare yourself with the other person. So even if my younger sister, happened to get married before me, wow, wonderful. It's happening to us as a family. We're all in it together. It is our success story. It is our greatness. I'm happy that it is happening in my family, that kind of thing. So if, for instance, you were made a minister and I wasn't, I'm still going to be happy because we have different parts in life, and understanding that itself is the depth of living. Anybody that understands that has a deeper understanding of life. And I feel like people that don't, people that get jealous or envious, they don't know they don't understand life. If you understand
got
life,
their own path in
exactly,
life.
we all have different paths. Mr. A is different from Mr. B, and everybody is going to achieve their own purpose at a certain time. Yes. So the next question is, how would you feel when you ask your sibling for something and they refuse to oblige you, and you're like, come on, this is ridiculous. I need this thing. It could be something petty like a lipstick. It could be maybe monetary things, or, maybe anything. And you feel like your sibling has the capacity to give you that thing, and they refuse. How would you feel?
Well, as I said earlier, you need to know who you are. You need to know who your sibling is. You need to know who your helper is at a point in time. If your sibling helped you before, it doesn't mean your sibling is going to help you again. So if you're still looking for help at the wrong place, at the wrong time, or probably just right time, then you're wasting time. I'll give you an instance. Let's say I want £10 from my sister and she's not giving me. I'll go somewhere else. It's not a do or die affair, and that doesn't affect our relationship. Because, say for instance, I know who she is, and I know her personally. I know what she can do and what she cannot do. If I would say for instance, if I want a lipstick and she's not giving it to me, I'll go and buy my one if I truly like it. It doesn't stop our sisterhood. It doesn't stop anything. It doesn't stop the love. In life you have to come to understanding people and knowing how to deal with them. In that way, your life is going to be Easy.
I'll just step in on that. I feel like this thing that we're talking about, it causes a lot of problems in, among siblings, where the other one feel like entitled. That no, she has it, she should do it for me. Even though they don't know how that person got that thing, or, they don't know the story behind it. They just feel like, no, they're my siblings, and I'm entitled to it. They should give me when I call for it. But that is not life.
That's not life.
Life is that sometimes people would give you things out of their own heart, out of their own generosity, and sometimes they will hold back. And if they give you, say thank you. Okay? And if they don't, you don't really need to resent them. You don't need to say no, what's it called? I'm done for, you're a bad person, you're this, you're that. It might just mean that that person is not set to help you.
True.
And you should just feel like, maybe I can get it somewhere else, or maybe I can plan
even
better.
work harder to achieve it.
Exactly. So you shouldn't just say that, because I feel this person has it, they have to give me. We need to understand that not everybody will have the ability to give us certain things that we desire. And if they reach out to help us, maybe not enough, we should just not take them for granted and just say thank you. Appreciate it. Because a lot of people don't appreciate it. You can don't just say, it calls up their sibling and say, I want £1,000. And the sibling,
my sister.
yes, and sibling says that, I'm sorry, I only have 300, and then you're getting angry that you should give me the whole money now. Haba. No, life is not like that. And if you flip it around, a lot of times the person that is asking for that thing might not even be able to give that thing, but they just assume that everything should be done for them. Yeah. Okay.
And then again, if you are like that, you are setting a what do I call it now? Like, you're limiting yourself. So you need to move on, try and achieve things, or look for someone else to help you. Different helpers at different
seasons of our lives.
True.
Yeah. Okay. So if you just got this new job, and you were so excited, and your friend comes to tell you that your sister wasn't too happy that you got this new job, and she said awful things about you, what would you say? What would be your response?
Well, number one, you should know your sister. You should know your friend. Fine. If you've got a sister that is envious, that is jealous, they can go about saying things wrongly about you. You understand? But with my sister, I know what she can say and what she can't say. If you've got a friend, you should know your friend. Sometimes you don't get to trust your friend, but you give your friend an extent of trust, as to what they can do and what they can't do. So I don't want to have a friend. I don't want to believe I would have a friend that would speak to me negatively behind me, that will slay me at the back, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's it.
I want to decipher that a little bit and break it down a bit. One is, a lot of times it could be that this sibling actually had a conversation with that friend, and the friend took whatever that sibling said out of context, and then now reporting it, or maybe the way they, people say things like, what's it called? That job, it might be too far for her to try to commute to.
Maybe the presentation.
Yes, and maybe the sister didn't actually mean it. The sibling didn't actually mean it in that way. So we should be very wary, especially when people come to report things to us, because that might not be the true narration
and it's
of
good
what
to ask.
happened.
It's good to ask.
Yes.
Whoever are the parties.
Yeah, to
clarify.
Clarify. Yes. Maybe talk to that sibling that, somebody said this and this and that about you, that rather than just taking that information and running with it and just say, I'm not talking to my sibling again, I'm going to be very careful with my sibling. It might not even have happened.
I think it's down to communication, If you've got a strong communication with your sibling, you can ask.
True. True.
And even ask your friend as well,
And then the other thing, not be true.
Yeah.
It could be untrue.
Yeah.
And it might just be that maybe the friend wants to damage
We've
your
watched
relationship.
lots of movies, not
Yeah,
backstabbers
exactly. And so it's something to be aware of. Yeah. It could also be true.
It could, yeah.
It could be true.
Yeah.
And what happens if it's true?
Well, if your friend is that kind of person, are you saying the negative comment coming from the friend or from the
No, the sibling actually said something not nice.
I would confront my sibling to know why that was said. Then the answer I get from her or him would determine my actions. Yeah.
Let me just chip this in. For every sibling that is out there, truly be happy for your sibling. Honestly, I don't know why a lot of people will not be happy for their sibling. If you buy Lamborghini tomorrow, that's my ever opportunity to enter one. So why would I not be happy? Or if you get that high-flying job, because I feel like you getting it, is also my success. Your success is my success. I might not actually be the owner of that car or the owner of the job, but
because you'll be proud of me.
Exactly. So why should we, downplay things like, oh, you should be the only one that would be successful? No, my sister's success is my success, and my success is your success. True. Yeah, we're together.
We are. Yeah. Team.
So my next question is, one of the things that causes a lot of conflict among siblings is maybe the older one showing a lot of power, seniority, their shoulders high, and be like, you need to respect me, you cannot talk to me like that, wanting to, demanding a lot from the younger ones, and this can cause a lot of drift in the family and friction in the family. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I would firstly say respect is earned. You need to respect whoever, both young or old. If you're dishing out respect, you get it back. You earn it back. So you don't come, in your IL saying you're older and you're not acting it. It's just words. You understand? You need to act it. I need to see you act it. Then I can appreciate it and work with it, if you understand what I mean. I don't like someone coming and being like, oh, you see, you're older, or you're the eldest, and you have got nothing to show for it. Do you understand? I want you to be active. You're the eldest, you're older, act it, let me see it, and don't just speak. Action speaks louder than words,
What I'll say about that is, I feel like a lot of people feel, some people, not a lot of people, some people feel that because you are older, and so you're the boss. You're older. I'm just going to relate it to the way I play my role as an elder sister with my siblings. I feel as the elder sibling, you don't just go about commanding respect and seniority and deeming everybody to say that, oh, you're the older one. There are a lot of traits that you have to exhibit. You have to be a pace setter. You have to have wisdom. You have to nurture them with love, and you have to respect each and every one of them. Even if the person is a 5-year-old,
and understand them.
And understand exactly that's and understand them. So, and that's the way you have to be the one to unite the family and bond them with love. It's not all about being, carrying your ego around and your title around. You have a lot to do.
For nothing.
Yes. So you'll be a failed elder sibling if you destroy the relationship with your sibling just because you are just trying to be the, tell them, go and kneel down there, go and do this, talk to them anyhow.
I can say
exactly.
Kind of
you damn them, you disregard them, you don't take them on board. You're destroying that family, as the elder sibling. So hopefully we have elder siblings that truly understand the younger ones individually and foster unity among them, and not just use that authority, misuse the authority or power, and just say, oh, you have to respect me, you cannot talk to me like that. Nobody will talk to you like that if you yourself, you respect yourself and you respect others as well. This is my last question. You know that in a lot of families you see parents exhibiting favoritism towards some children against the others. How do you feel about this?
I would say, number one, we need to use wisdom. If you love one more than the other, you need to, be wise about it. You need to be wise about how you exhibit it, because they would know. They would know. And it can cause resentment, anger. It can cause so many things that you cannot imagine. And you don't want to separate your children at a very young age, No. And people have got experiences, very bad experiences as to favoritism, But as modern parents now, we need to know how to deal with it so it doesn't affect our generation.
Like you've rightly said, it has caused a lot of long-lasting conflict among and rivalry among siblings, and it has the potential to destroy a family. And there's nothing like the parents are now aged and they've passed on and they've left, you know, disintegrated siblings. Yes, they've left, the children are not united and everybody has just gone their separate ways and cannot stand each other. We as parents need to exhibit a lot of maturity and a lot of wisdom. There's no way. Why would you want to choose a child over the other one? Even if you do, it should not be very obvious.
Yeah.
Do you think our parents had favorites? We know that our parents had favorites.
We all know.
We know our parents.
We all do know that.
We all know. But I think they didn't do it they didn't do it in a way that would make me destroy our relationship.
I think our growing up, we didn't know.
Or it was subtle.
It was subtle.
It was subtle.
So we all know who is for this one and who is for
which
that
camp,
one.
which team.
Yeah, you know. But then again, for me, you know, I know who New Wine is for.
The team. And I know your own team.
Yeah, I know what the others are for, you know.
I remember in those days, if I did something, one of my parents will they will so discipline me. But if she does the same thing, she will go scot-free. In fact, right? Sometimes I used to get punished for your own
act.
For your own act that she made. So my what's it called? My parents would be like,
because you're older.
Because I'm older, I should have ensured that she didn't do it. How weird. Anyway,
but I think we've grown up to understanding the fact that's how parents are, you know. And it wasn't too bad, to be honest.
It was just subtle.
It was subtle as compared to other families.
So some other families, yes, it's true. And some people have the ability to move on and just joke about it, but not a lot of children would be able to move on from it because everybody's just different.
Sure.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for staying tuned with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much. Please say a big thank you to my sister in the comment section below and show her some love, and hopefully she'll be able to come back again.
Hopefully.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Favoritism. She favoritism, okay.
Favoritism.
Favoritism.
Let's find the words. Let's see.
Double